everyone. It's Sharie from Sage Soul and Spirit. This will be a new moon readings for the fire signs Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I will put timestamp signatures in the description box so you know where to find your sign. Welcome to my channel. If you've never been here before, welcome back. If you have, please do hit like and subscribe if you wish to be notified of any upcoming videos. And without further ado, we're going to get started. So this is a new moon reading for the fire sign Aries, okay? So what kind of new moon guidance do we need to know for the fire sign Aries? What kind of new moon guidance do we need to know for the fire sign Aries? What kind of new moon guidance do we need to know for the fire sign Aries? Okay, let's just drop these cards here. And we're going to go with that. Okay. Well, you are full of ideas. Okay. Okay, so this is a new moon guidance for the fire sign Aries. The first card here, I'm going to read them 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the first is what I need to know during this full moon cycle. Okay, you know what you need to know is you have a lot of creativity about you. You have new ideas that come out of nowhere. They just seem to come out of the air. And you know, when I see this, it's about new beginnings. Okay, new beginnings with your creativity. So you need to express yourself creatively by writing or painting or creating a masterpiece or doing, you know, pottery or anything like that. Anything where you're using your creative juices, because you are full of creative juices, Aries. And it's like they just come out of nowhere and you don't even know, and you might create something creative and go, gosh, where did that come from? Okay, that's what you need to know for this new moon cycle. You need to use those creative juices that you have, okay? And they're constantly flowing. Like if you look at this, there's all kinds of leaves that are coming off of here. So they're dropping into you. They're just dropping out of nowhere. And you do need to use those. So that's what you need to know during this new moon cycle, okay? This is what I need to accomplish during this new moon cycle. Okay, you know what? I almost want to relate this card, because this is number 2. I want to relate this card to you being a genie, okay? And you can make things happen, okay? You can sit there and snap your fingers and you can just make your dream into reality. And that's what this card is about. It's about dreams coming true and wishes coming true. And you're able to do that, okay? And that's what you need to accomplish. If you're not feeling that way, you need to have that attitude that you can do anything, okay? You can move forward in any direction and do anything you set your mind to. And it's almost as if the magic just happens, okay? And you are able to make your wishes and dreams come true. So that's what you need to accomplish this new moon cycle. You need to believe in yourself, and you need to trust in powers other than yourself as well, because these things just happen for you, okay? What action do I need to take? Okay, so this is interesting because this is the Empress card. So this is an archetype, okay? It's a major arcana, so it's an archetype. And sometimes you may need to relax a little bit, okay? You may need to get in touch with yourself in nature. If you notice in this card, she is in nature. She also has a specter in her hand, and she is getting and being guided from universal forces, okay? So perhaps you need to take a moment to regroup and you know, relax a little bit in nature, go for a walk in nature. You have a motherly instinct about you, so perhaps you need to teach. As a mother, we're constantly teaching our children, okay? And so perhaps you need to teach others about your creativity to make their wishes and dreams come true. This is really super duper important. I just feel like the teaching aspect, I mean, generally if I get the Hierophant, then it's a teaching card, but in this particular case, you are so full of creative ideas that you need to go with the flow on that, and you need to run with that, because you have the ability in you to teach as a mother, someone who is caring and loving and, helps everyone around her, and who's constantly going to other people's aid. You need to do this, okay? Aries, you need to take on that motherly role and teach others your creativity and what it is you're doing. Okay, that's what I feel like that is. This card here is advice from Spirit during this new moon cycle. And, if you take on this new creative venture that you have maybe been sitting on, and other people know you do it, but you haven't done anything with it, you need to do it, okay? You need to do it, because people are going to be lining up for you, okay? They're going to be lining up for your services. They're going to be lining, like this fellow, if you look in this card, the Three of Pentacles, he is showing these people what he's created. He's showing them, and then they're lining up for his services because they want him. So if you go into some sort of teaching aspect or mode, people are going to be lining up for your services, okay? That's what Spirit wants you to know. You need to make your wishes and dreams come true. If you are a mother, you need to make your wishes and dreams come true, and you have to start something new. And yes, you may be busy, but it'll be worth your while in the end, okay? The overall energy of this is the Page of Pentacles, okay? The pages are always messengers. And this page is bringing you a message of finance, okay? And this message is a very positive message of finance, because it's wishes come true and dreams come true. So positivity completely flows throughout this. And this page, he is giving you ideas and messages, and he wants you to step forward and make your wishes and dreams come true. So perhaps you need a little rest. This is your new creative endeavor, okay? Your new creative ideas that need to be put to the test. Then you need to share, okay? You need to share this with others, and you have to be like a mother and teach people how to do this creative thing that you're doing, okay? Because all your wishes and dreams are then coming true during this new moon cycle, okay? This is the messenger. This is the messenger of prosperity, all right? So that is your new moon guidance reading, Aries, for this new moon lunar cycle. So this is for the fire sign Leo for new moon guidance. So what do we need to know about Leo? So that's the first card that comes out for new moon guidance, this new moon lunar cycle. What do we need to know for Leo? Okay, number 2. I love it when that happens, because then it just makes it all worthwhile. Number 3, and then I don't have to pick them. Okay, one more, Spirit, would be good. New moon cycle for Leo. New moon cycle for Leo. New moon guidance and cycle for Leo. I may have to pick the last one. Okay, so let's pick the last one. Okay, oh, there it is. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so this is the new moon guidance, for Leo. Oh, that card wants to come out too. Okay, well, we're going to use that card too because it showed itself. Okay, new moon guidance for the fire sign Leo. Okay, so I've chosen 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Okay, and I answer, each card has a position. So let's get started. So the first position, it's funny because this card came up for the last reading as well. The first position here is about your creative nature, okay? And the beginnings of your creative nature, okay? This is what you need to know during this new moon cycle. So what you need to know during this new moon cycle is to harness your creative energies, okay? They're coming to you, and possibly they're coming to you out of the heavens, okay? They're heaven sent. Their creativity for ideas, for writing, for literature, for painting, for any kind of creative aspect or idea that you have, you need to use it, okay? Write them down, and you really need to use those. And this is what you need to know during this full moon cycle, that you are creative and you have those ideas that just come to you out of nowhere. You are inspirational. I mean, with this card, it's the hand coming out of the clouds and handing you ideas, and there's many of them that are coming, but it's the beginning, okay? The aces are always the beginning, and maybe the aces are wild, so they're wild ideas that you have, and you need to be tapping in on that, okay? And not just discarding them. You need to hone in on those ideas because they're worth something, okay? They're worth something, and they make you, if you're doing things in a creative manner, it makes you feel better about yourself because you've actually created it, either with your mind or with your physical body or with your hands or whatever the case may be. You need to be creative this new moon cycle, okay? And then this is what I need to accomplish. So you have accomplished a lot of things thus far, okay? The Seven of Pentacles is always about accomplishments that we have made, but there's still one here at the bottom that needs to be done. You plant the seeds, okay? What do you want to accomplish this new moon cycle? You want to plant those seeds of creativity. You want them to grow. You want to grow your ideas. You want to put your roots in the ground and grow your ideas. There's another idea that you haven't tapped into yet. There's another growth spurt that needs to be planted yet. So there's still something else that you have to do that will, make you grow further, okay? There's just that one thing more that you have to do to make you grow further. And with this card, I mean, this fellow is standing there and he's admiring his work, okay? He's admiring what he's done thus far. And, and he's admiring what he's made happen and what he's made grow. And, he has planted those seeds and he is waiting for them to come to fruition. Some of them already have, but there is still one thing left to do, okay? It's got to do with creativity, okay? Whatever it is you're doing has to do with creativity and planting the seeds of your creativity around, okay? So that everyone can see it, okay? And everyone can admire it. So that's what you need to accomplish. Keep planting those seeds, okay? Keep letting things grow, okay? That's what that is all about. The next spot, number 3, is what actions can I take to do this? Well, you know what? Sometimes you have to go within yourself and be like a child, okay? The pages are always messengers. And again, this messenger is full of ideas. This page is full of ideas. So perhaps you're going to be getting an idea from a child. Perhaps you need to be a child yourself and look at life with childlike wonder, okay? That's the action that you have to go after. You need to look at life with childlike wonder, okay? Because then your eyes are open to everything. And then you see everything in a new light, possibly not in the light that that you've previously looked at it. Your ideas come from being, a child. As a child, we have tons and tons and tons of ideas that we may never act on because as we get older, they simply fade. So this is telling you the action you need to take is to go back into yourself and look at life with childlike wonder, okay? This final card here is Spirit Message, okay? Spirit's Message. The Queen of Wands sits on her throne. She can be an amazing, dynamic businesswoman, okay? And if it's a fellow, he would have a feminine attitude about him, and it could be a fellow as well. But this card, what Spirit wants you to know is you're able to come about with this creative venture that you have, okay? But you need to stay grounded and you need to stay balanced, okay? And the black cat to me represents nighttime, okay? So you may be working diligently and working hard during the night to make things come to fruition. So you're a hard worker. This person, this Queen of Wands, is a very, very hard worker, but she looks at the bright side of life. She's got the sunflower in her hand. She's got lions on the side. So she's patient and she's gentle. She's kind. She's got a sunny disposition, okay? And she's a lover of pets, okay? So Spirit just wants you to know that the Queen of Wands is someone who works hard for what she gets, okay? But she's grounded, okay? And she's balanced. And if you notice those two lions, they're exactly in the same spot, one on side of the other. So she is a very balanced person. So Spirit wants you to be balanced, wants you to go with your ideas. You've got 3 wands here, so you're very, very creative. Go with your ideas, plant your seeds and make them happen, okay? And I just can't even say anything else for that because this is a beautiful new moon reading. Now, this card here is the Hermit, okay? And this is the background or, the overall energy. This is going in within yourself, okay, for enlightenment, okay? If you look at this card, this fellow has his light beaming and he appears to be looking down on everything else, okay? So he's retreating within himself for illumination, okay? And he's watching what others do and he is illuminating light on the others as well. So you can shine your light on this creative endeavor that you have. Perhaps this Lover's card comes into play now. Perhaps this is a partner who supports you in what you do, or maybe they're encouraging you to go forward with this idea or this creative venture that you have. Or it could be someone that you end up going into business with, okay? It could be a partnership in business. So whatever this is in this new moon cycle, you need to get it started. You need to get it off the ground. You need to look at it with childlike wonder so that you can come up with all kinds of new creative ideas to plant your seeds and then make them happen, okay? And that is your new moon guidance. Bye. So this is a new moon guidance reading for Sagittarius. So what do we need to know during this new moon lunar cycle for Sagittarius? What do we need to know during this new moon lunar cycle for Sagittarius? What do we need to know during this new moon cycle for Sagittarius? So nothing's coming out, so I am going to cut up these. Oh, something came out there. I saw it. Aha! That came out. Okay, and these other two, I think I just, okay. Sorry, I just flipped over a whole bunch and that's too many, but we're going to take that one, the first one that I saw there. Okay, what do we need to know during this new moon cycle for Sagittarius? Okay, and we're going to cut the cards here. I'm going to move that one. Oh, and I've got more that, oh, well, that one came out. Oh, that one definitely came out. And what do we need to know during this new moon? And that one came out. Okay, so we got our 5 or 4. And I think I want to just quickly, well, maybe I don't want to do another one. Okay. Okay, so here we go. We're going to do these. Okay, so new moon reading or guidance for the fire sign Sagittarius. Okay, so card number 1, card number 2, card number 3, and card number 4. All right, so card number 1 is what you need to know during this new moon cycle. Okay, so you know, it's funny because this card came up during one of the other ones as well. This is about wishes and dreams coming true. So perhaps you're in a state of everything coming true, and a genie makes things happen, like poof, and things are happening, okay? And perhaps you've wished for this and you've dreamt of this, and you know, and things are finally happening for you, and you've got 9 cups at the top there. So, and they're in an arc of a rainbow. So, I mean, everything is just peachy keen, and you need to believe in that, okay? Dreams come true. Dreams are possible. Even if you have an attitude that you don't believe that, you need to believe that, okay? You need to believe that this new moon cycle. And that's what you need to know, okay? That dreams are possible. Anything is possible. So that's the first card. The second card is, what do I need to accomplish during this new moon cycle? Well, this is the Empress, okay? And the Empress is a motherly archetype. And what that means is you need to nurture others. You need to have, you know, you need to accomplish that nurturing instinct inside of you to help others along and encourage others along, and, you know, let them know that they're loved and that they're appreciated. And you need to also spend time in nature. Like if you look at this woman, she is in nature, and the sun is coming up behind her head. So it's a new day dawning, and, you know, she is love. She is all about love and mother and fertility and nurturing. Okay. And, you know, she looks confident. She looks intuitive. She's got the scepter in her hand there, and she's getting her power from universal forces. Okay. So she is just a loving, motherly type, okay? And that's what you need to accomplish. You need to be encouraging to others. You need to be encouraging to yourself. You need to love yourself and be yourself, because then and only then are you going to find peace and tranquility, okay? So that's what you need to accomplish this new moon cycle. How are you going to achieve this? Okay, what actions can you take to achieve this? Well, this fellow rides in, he's a knight. The horses always indicate movement, okay? So you have to move forward. Perhaps this knight is coming to you, okay, to help you take action. This is a knight of prosperity. He's offering you a gift of prosperity, or a gift of money, or a gift of a materialistic item, okay? This knight is grounded, okay? This knight, you know, it's like sometimes this fellow can come in really quickly and then trot off just as quickly, but he's offering you a gift of prosperity, and that prosperity is something that you've been hoping and wishing for, okay? Hoping and wishing for. So this night, the action you need to take, first of all, is look at the offering and look at it. Just have a good look at it and see if it's right for you. The other thing is you need to take an attitude of gratitude, okay? This night is offering you the gift of prosperity. This, so maybe you need to take that attitude on. Maybe you're going to be bringing the gifts of prosperity to others. Maybe you are that night. Possibly what your ideas are bringing other people prosperity and making other people's wishes come true. So that's in a motherly fashion. So that's your action that you need to take. Advice from Spirit, okay? Card number 4, you need to be balanced, okay? You need to balance in your finance. You need to balance in your spirituality. You need to balance in everything you do. This is an infinity sign here, okay? So this is something that's been going on for a while. No sooner does the money come in than the money goes right back out again. So you really do need to find a balance there, okay? Wishes and dreams come true. You need to use a motherly instinct, but you also maybe need to share your ideas with others and be that messenger of hope for other people. But you do need to have balance to do that. So balance yourself first. This new moon cycle, Sagittarius, balance yourself first. Balance your finance and make your wishes and dreams come true. That's all I've got to say about that. There's a little bit of balance, and this card is at the top, so it indicates that there needs to be some sort of balance in your life before you can move forward. But let me tell you, wishes and dreams do come true, and you have that magic inside of you to make that happen. And you can be the motherly type and nurture and encourage and bring other people messages of prosperity, okay? But you need to have balance with that as well, okay? And that is probably going to continue on for quite some time. But during this new moon cycle, this is what your message is, Sagittarius, okay? Bye.